Hey friends, it is Monday, September 18th, and you are not in school. So I'm sad you're not here. I hope you're okay. But this is a great day. This is a fun day. So this is our cube day. And what we're doing on our cube day is we are looking at a cube simulator. And we're actually building Rubik's Cubes. And I know kids love Rubik's Cubes. So that's why they like this day. So I went on to this. I went on to, I Googled up Rubik's Cube simulator. And then I clicked on one of these links here. Yes, this one right here. And I found 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7, 8 by 8, all the way up to 11 by 11. And then the first thing I said was, okay, kids, get together, build a 3 by 3 by 3, look at it, study it for a minute. Don't say anything to your group. And these are the questions I'm going to ask you. In your 3 by 3 by 3 by cube, what do I mean by a 3 by 3 by 3 cube? It means it's 3 high. It means it's 3 across. Okay. So that's 3 high. It's 3 across. And it's 3 deep. This way. It's 3 deep. So take a look. You can kind of you can look at this. You can pull this cube. And you can move it in different directions. And what do you see on this thing? What do you notice? And the first thing I'm going to ask is, how many total cubes are there? Think about it. Don't say anything to your group. Just think about it. And I'll give you a minute for that. And I'm going to say, how many of these cubes are painted on 3 sides? Right, I see one right there. That's painted on 1, 2, 3 sides. And I see one here painted on 1, 2, 3 sides. And I see one here painted on 1, 2, 3 sides. So how many cubes are painted on 3 sides? I said you can't say anything. This is just you. How many of those cubes are painted on 2 sides? 1, 2. Don't say anything. This is just you. Where's our cube generator? All right. How many are painted on? Oh, this one's right here. This is painted on 1, 2 sides only. And this one's painted on 1, 2 sides only. And this one's painted on 1, 2 sides. Don't say anything to your group. Then I will tell the kids, in your minute of thinking time, how many of those cubes are only painted on one side? So I'll look at this. Oh, this one in the middle is only painted on one side. This one is only painted on one side. This one's only painted on one side. I'll have them think about that one. And then I'll say, how many of those cubes are painted on 0 sides? That means how many cubes are in the middle that we can't see? Let's take a look here and see if we see anything. Are there any cubes in the middle that we can't see? And if so, how many are there? So I'll have the kids think about that for 1 minute. Let them study the cubes. And then I'll say, all right, groups, get together. I want you to talk to your groups for 3 minutes. Talk about this. If you look at the 3 by 3 by 3, how many cubes are painted on 3 sides? How many are painted on 2 sides? How many are painted on 1 side? How many are painted on 0 sides? How many total cubes are there? 3 minutes. At the end, I'm going to spin the wheel, and then whatever state we come up with, that club is going to report to us one thing they learned. Ready, go. So then they go for 3 minutes. We stop after 3 minutes. We talk to the clubs, and then we get some data. Okay. After the 3's done, then we move to the 4. And I don't know if this one. See, this one isn't coming up for me. That's okay. me look at something else here. Let me look at 4 by 4 by 4 cube. Come on, pop up. No. Where are you? Where are you? Let me get back over here. Let me see. 4 by 4 by 4 cube. And usually I put simulator in here. So let's see if we get one here. 4 by 4 by 4. Can we move this one around? Hopefully. No, not yet. Oh, we can. Good, 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 good. All right, so this is a 4 by 4 by 4. And then the question is, same question. How many of those cubes are painted on 3 sides? How many are painted on 2 sides? How many are painted on 1 side? How many have no paint on any sides? That means they're in the middle. And how many total cubes are there? So we look at this. Same thing. How many are painted? And then the kids figure this one out. And then we go to the 5 by 5 cube. And then the 6 by 6 by 6 cube. And then the 7 by 7 by 7 cube. And then I'll stop and I'll say, groups, you got 2 minutes, talk to each other. Do you notice any patterns? Ready, go. And then I'll stop them after 2 minutes. And then I will say, spin the wheel. Clubs from Michigan, clubs from Ohio State, clubs from Illinois, clubs from Minnesota, home of the Golden Gophers. What do you notice? And see if the kids can't come up with any trends. We'll extend this to 7 by 7 by 7, 8 by 8 by 8, 9 by 9 by 9, 10 by 10 by 10. Then we'll jump from 10 by 10 by 10 all the way to 20 by 20 by 20. From there, all the way to 50 by 50 by 50. Jump to 100 by 100 by 100. And then, can the kids come up with a rule that will fit any cube to determine the total number of cubes, the number of cubes painted on 3 sides, 2 sides, 1 side, 0 sides? Okay, and that's where we will close this investigation. After that, we'll go into homework. There's no new homework introduced today. On Monday, September 18th. What we'll do instead is we'll go back to the homework that they've had in the past and get our Chromebooks open, remind groups how to get their ebooks and how to get their homework help. And then they can start on their homework help and then catch up stuff from last week. And that's what you missed today. I'm sorry you missed it. It was a fun day, but hopefully we will see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Sound good? All right, friends. You take care, and we missed you today. All right. See ya.